I'm Daniel Clockfelter, and I have my sidekick, Bonnie Lilac, who is pushing the buttons today. That's what she likes to do.
Good morning.
And, good morning. And I just want to tell people, because there's going to be people that watch this in a recording, and I want to share how this comes about, like how we came about on our strategy partners calls. And usually they're closed, but we're going to put this out, and we invited some other people to it for new faces. But it comes from my personal belief that we all do better once we know better. And we really can't do better until we've been introduced and exposed to something to do better. So if I share a system with you that's better, you're most likely to implement that system. And what I want to do is give access to experts that I talk to, all the way across the board, professional, everything from attorneys to CPAs to anything that, roofers, anything that we need in our business, and we all need, like these wills and estates. This is super important for everybody. And talking about an expert that we've got access to today, and there's going to be 2 more videos. There'll be 2 more weeks, 3 weeks in total. So we'll get through as much as we can get through. But Andy Hartman is here.
Yeah, that kind of stuff can happen. There are processes you can go to what we call quiet the title to a piece of property. If you have a deed that has so mucked up the ability for this property to ever be used or transferred in a peaceful manner, then you can go to a superior court through a process called quiet title and ask a judge to, sort of lockbox who owns the property, create some path of organization toward notifying these people, getting it sold. And that's typically what you would do. If I were dealing with that property, I would open a probate on the estate of whatever deceased person that is, and throw notice out there by publication, and have everybody that desires to have an interest in this property come forward and claim it. It's not always that simple. Depends on how the deed is read. But the law disfavors land being tied up for generations like that.
Right. That'd be a cool one to look at and see if it's still that way or not.
Yeah. Well, I think first you should have somebody deed you the property for just pennies on the dollar, Daniel, and then we'll solve it from there.
We'll split it. We'll all get like 10 cents worth of interest.
There you go. Okay, so as far as year support, just touching on it, if the estate is insolvent, let's say that you are dealing with a husband in a situation where the wife has died, the only asset they have is this house. I mean, everything they have is tied up in this house. What little equity they have is tied up in this house, and he's got to now raise some kids and needs this house or the equity from this house to do that. Year support takes precedence over all other estate claims, including funeral expenses, last illness and creditor claims. It's not going to take precedent over a secured mortgage, or if the property is pledged as an asset for any kind of debt, year support will not defeat a secured debt like that. Okay, so let's say that you've got $40,000 in gross asset value of an estate, and the deceased person has medical bills and other unsecured debt like credit cards that are far in excess of the $40,000. The spouse could petition for year support and ask to be awarded $40,000, and in our scenario, all of that equity, all of that value of the estate is actually tied up in the equity of the home. So the home would be the asset that is set aside as year support. But you can set aside many things as year support: stocks, cash in bank accounts, jewelry. I mean, you can identify assets over and above just real estate with this maneuver.
I'll be sharing insightful and informative videos on stress-free retirement, being your own bank, setting up college funds, understanding Social Security, wills, probate, trust, and how the Fed Reserve rate hikes affect your mortgage rates. And always, real estate solutions. I'm your go-to expert in real property. Look for my YouTube channel, living in Canton, Georgia, where it is sunny as can be right now. If you find value here, please like and share so others might as well. Remember, I'm not a videographer, not a video editor. I just want to share the most important info with you guys. Each video has a full version of around half hour or so, but there are multiple shorts of only 5 minutes or less as well. My name, Daniel Clockfelter. My area of specialty is real estate and asset protection for more than 25 years. So why am I exhorting you to view financial-based videos on a real estate channel? Good question. I believe that we all do better when we know better, which is why I'm here to expose you to a team of experts who know the topics that matter most. All of these topics work in unison. full disclosure, I receive nothing for doing these videos other than the satisfaction of adding value to you. So smash that like button already. What are you waiting for? Share this so other people can see it. Y'all have a great day.